On February the 13th, Star Trek Online is going to release its legendary pack. Now, currently I did save up on lots of dilithium, lots of Zen over here. So I got 2k Zen that is currently being reserved to buy the pack and to make videos for you guys. All of the ships that are going to be there, these are the legendary ships. So basically just like the ships that you and I have seen on TV shows, movies, big picture wise, actually those kind of ships. And they basically are releasing them with different statistics, different traits and abilities and stuff like that, and a little bit of visuals have also changed. So I thought to myself, before we actually get our hands on these ships, because today is let me see, February the 7th of the time of this recording, so we still have about 6 days for us to get really enthusiastic about these ships. So I thought to myself, let me go through all of the blog posts that they're actually bringing up with all of the different variants of these ships. So right here, this is what Ambassador Kale has brought for us to look at. There are currently 2 new ships that are not in here. You and I basically know what kind of ships these are going to be, but I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave that hidden. So we got a little bit of text right here. In celebration of our 10th anniversary, Star Trek is releasing one of the biggest bundles we've ever put out. 10 of the most iconic ships in Star Trek history, in not one but 2 legendary bundles. The 10 ships in these bundles will have all new stats and each come with their own unique brand new look. In addition, each ship will come with all new costumes, console traits, and its previous releases. And we will be leaving what ships will be part of the bundles over time, but we can reveal now that both bundles will be released on February 13, like I said in the beginning of the video, on the PC, and a few weeks after March 3rd launch in our 10th year anniversary update to Xbox and PlayStation 4. So it says right here, February 13th on the PC, and a few weeks later, somewhere in March the 3rd or something like that, they're going to launch the same update for PS4 and also Xbox. So these are the bundles that we currently, or at least that they basically have released. So there are like 8 new, or at least these are the same ships but with upgraded stats. So I'm seeing a trend over here, and I'm not saying that they're going to do this, but I'm seeing a trend that tier 6 ships are not going to be tier 6 ships anymore, because they're basically pushing the boundaries all the way to the end. And hopefully, perhaps at the end of this year, we're going to get like an upgrade to tier 7 or something like that, because the majority of us that are playing with tier 6 ships, and this is just me speculating, there is no official record or anything about that, and they in various live streaming and videos that they as Star Trek Cryptic team actually made, they are definitely saying that we are not going to go to tier 7. But if you look at the statistics and all of the consoles and all of the things that we are already going to get, to make it interesting, they might just add a tier to tier 6, so maybe they're going to go to tier 7. But that is just me speculating. No real blog post or anything like that has been put out yet. So the 10th anniversary's legendary Starship standard bundle is going to cost us 30,000 Zen. On the opening sale is going to be 19,500. That is what I'm actually saving up. I might add 1,000 Zen to get the legendary, but as it is right now, I really don't think that I want to pay 10,000 more Zen just for a couple of stuff. But right now, the opening for the standard bundle is going to be 19,500 Zen. So this is going to include 20 ship costumes, including the new one, and also the executive costumes for each ship. All of the ship costumes, consoles and traits, and also plus 10 ship slots once per account, because you basically need ship slots if you want to use these things. So there is also the premium bundle. So this is going to cost 45,000 Zen, and at opening price it's going to be 29,300. The Zen, it's basically going to give you the same deal, only this is going to change. So they're going to add 10 master keys that are going to be available per account, so you can only claim it once. 10 of the Infinity Research and Development Packs, those are the ones that can actually give you a tier 6 multiple choice, or at least choice of your choosing, for the really good ships that are out there. Also 10 enhanced tech upgrades once per account. Everything is once per account, by the way. 10 Phoenix prize packs, 100 low buy, a epic Phoenix prize pack. That's, you know, one token that you can actually have. This is also once per account. 10,000 dilithium ore. I think this is really low. If they added another 0 to this might be interesting. If you get like 100,000 dilithium ore, yeah baby, that's gonna be interesting. But 10,000 dilithium ore, that's just not enough bang for your buck. And the exclusive title, Legend of the Quadrant. Now what it is really interesting for me, because all of the other ones are basically you can, or at least I can obtain in the game itself. There is no need for me to actually put down 10,000 more Zen just for this, but I kind of am interested in the exclusive title, Legend of the Quadrant, and this is something that I might actually do. But anyway, let's go to the Defiant over here and let's see what they actually are changing. So the legendary pilot warship represents an incredible powerful addition to Starfleet's armada. A synthesis of lesson learned of many years in conflict. The legendary pilot warship also draws inspiration for the USS Defiant of the modification made to the ship by Deep Space Nine strategic operation officer Worf and Chief Operation Miles O'Brien, and also Captain Benjamin Sisko, equipped with 5 forward weapons, pilot maneuvers, cloaking device, and a quantum warhead module. Legendary pilot warship is ready to reprise its role in history in one of Starfleet's most vulnerable starships. So the statistics, I really don't know on the top of my head what there are currently, but they have, these new ships have a hull modifier 1.25, that's basically really high. Shield modifier of 0.95, 5 weapons on the front, 3 on the aft, 3 device slots. Here we go with the tactical. So we got, here we go with the console. So we got 5 tactical, 4 engineering, and 2 science. So that's really high right there. Base turn rate of 15.5 degrees per second. So that's really high as well. You know, pilot and also being an escort. So that's really high up there. So the quantum warhead module has a cloaking device. So you can basically cloak this thing. And also, I believe this is the universal console. You can basically take it from the Defiant and use it in other ships as well. So here is where things get really interesting. So the mastery package is just warship, so basically, you know, the normal stuff that you're going to get. So we got Weathering Barrage, that's going to be the Starship trait that currently is up there, but we got the new Starship trait right here, Overpowered and Overgunned. And this is going to be account unlock Starship trait, activating beam fired, fire at will, beam overload, cannon rapid fire, or cannon scatter volley, improves weapon haste dramatically for a short time. So if you guys don't know what weapon haste is, that is basically the amount of time that you can actually fire your weapon. The duration increases with a global critical strike chance and up to double duration at 50% global critical strike chance. So basically has an increasement in that. Also the admiralty stats over here. So engineering 37, science 19, and tactical 61. That's a whopping 61 points. And the speciality is going to be plus 10 in tactical per engineering ships that you're going to equip up there. So we're going to see the Galaxy. No, I do want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up with this thing, because I didn't actually. I went through this thing really fast. So there are a couple of really unique, what's it called? Defined nose art, they're calling it right here. So you can basically put up like, you know, different pictures I'm seeing over here on the defined nose. Nobody's really going to look at this thing, but it's really fun to do, and kind of reminiscent of like what fighter pilots usually paint on their airplanes and stuff like that. And they usually do it on bombs as well. Like if you have like one of those big bombs that you usually drop somewhere, they basically say like hello or something like that, or heads up or anything like that. It's going to be funny, right? So Stovacore Express. I can't actually see Collective. I don't know what this is. It's really tiny. So we got like a hammer or a shark mouth over here. We got some kind of phaser killing a Jem'Hadar ship over here. That's kind of funny. Slayer Demon Slayer. Okay, Demon Slayer for this kind of looks like an Iconian head. Nice. So a command exploration cruiser. The statistics are very nice. Antimatter spread, source separation as a universal console, molecular cohesion, nullifier field. Don't really remember what that actually is, but sure. This has the inspiration ability, cruiser command array, so you can choose various form and abilities. But the new trait, make it so, account wide unlock Starship trait, activating captain abilities adds 1.5% improve healing and damage to each rank of each bridge officer ability. Currently added to the ship ranks are ensign, lieutenant, commander, and bonuses at 30 seconds. So these are going to improve all of your captain abilities, so that these are tied up to your player character. So these are not for your bridge officers, but this is just for your nice. Admiralty stats. We do have a new variant of the Ross class exploration cruiser. It kind of looks good, to be honest, but you know, it is pictures. It's not saying a lot. We kind of need to see it in space to actually give out a you know, our idea. So we have also different variants. The Monarch over here, the Venture, Andromeda, the Ross, the new one, and the old-fashioned Galaxy. Very nice. I enjoy that. Kelvin Thailand Constitution over here. These are like the J.J. Abrams version of these things. There is a little bit of information, but I'm not going to read all of that because this video is going to be just about the statistics and the information. These ships I'm definitely going to take out for a spin, and then I'll look everything into details. But this thing, so we got Starship package cruiser. What kind of universal console we are going to get? Auxiliary warp core ejection. These are, I can go through all of these statistics, but they basically are going to be enhanced. I'm guessing these are going to be better than the current version of these ships that we have. This can also load dual cannons. I wouldn't do that, but it can. All right, so down but not out is the Starship trait that is current, but the new one is going to be heard I needed help. That's going to be a count unlock. Activating hull healing or intel abilities will, when below half hull, calls the Kelvin timeline version of your Starship to help briefly. So basically, it's going to warp in another ship to help you, to aid you. It is equipped with a construction shuttle-winged delayed overload cascade and augmented boarding party. So it has a couple of unique abilities, this Kelvin timeline version of your Starship. I kind of like that, because this thing, I wonder if you put it on, if you equip this trait over here to another variant, so not just this variant, what kind of ships are going to spawn in or is it just the Kelvin timeline version? So only this particular ship is going to come there. Okay. New visuals like the Kelvin Constitution class refit. I'm not seeing a lot of changes on the top of my head. Okay, so we do have like a little bit on the deflector. Oh, right here. We can see both of them. So this is the 2009 and this is Star Trek Beyond. So we do have the whole structure over here. It's definitely changed. We see these pylons up here that are a little bit changed. These are smaller, the warp nacelles. Okay, so we do see a lot of changes that are implemented with the new updates. Nice, very nice. Odyssey is next. Very cool, very nice. I'm just going through the statistics real fast. So we're going to get or at least this already has the chevron separation, worker bees, Aquarius escort. I don't know if this thing comes equipped with the Aquarius escort, the universal console. How many universal consoles does this thing have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 universal consoles? I don't know about this. Guys, let me know in the comment section. Does this thing has 6 different universal consoles? Also has 1 hangar bay loaded with Type 8 shuttlecraft. Nice. So Aquarius escort, adaptive emergency system, violent dampening wave. I have no idea what that is. Fleet weapon acceleration. Okay, that might be new. I've never heard of that. So inspiration ability, cruiser command array. Here we go. So the current one is checkmate, supercharged weapons, adaptive hull plating. That's the Starship trait, and the newer ones in continuing mission. While you are affected by command bridge officer ability or science, tactical, engineering, or fleet captain ability, your team receives improved maximum hull. Additionally, they receive improved hull regeneration that increases as their ship takes damage. So the lower your hull rating is going to be, the higher the hull regeneration is going to be. Nice. Wow. Okay. While you're affected by command bridge officer ability, science, tactical, or engineering, fleet captain ability. Okay, so this is definitely tied up to like the higher amount of bridge officer abilities. So Verity class Dreadnought cruiser, that's going to be a new visuals. You can actually see that the deflector is very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Can actually see like a sketch drawing of this thing. Very cool. Odyssey, Yorktown, Endeavor, Sojourner, and the Verity. That's going to be the new one. Nice. The warp nacelles are very cool to look at. Nice. We do see a different hull plating. Definitely a newer version of this. Very nice. Odyssey, the NX version. So this is just like the, I believe this one is from the low buy that you can currently purchase. Let's see, the Grappler. Yes, that is something that already existed over there. Point Defense Bombardment Warhead. Yes, it's also something. Molecular Reconstruction. Okay, that's also something that is currently preferential targeting. Preferential targeting. Okay, this is Starship trait, and the new one is going to be a field modified overload support, activating hull heals, recharges beam overload, and emergency power to weapons. Wow. Okay, this does not bypass their minimum cooldowns. Okay, so very nice beam overload, very nice, and emergency power to weapons. That's definitely something that you guys usually use. Very cool. So this is going to be a new account unlock Starship trait. It's called the field modified overlord support. Nice. Also new visual variant, the Columbia class light escort. Oh, I'm definitely, oh, look at this, look at the underneath structure. Oh, that is nice. That is, oh, I like that. Oh, that's making me smile. Oh, that's very cool. So the Columbia is like the oh man, I forgot what's the thing called again. Oh man, I can't remember the name, but there's also another ship that basically has this same as, like, you know, the deflector dish housing, the engineering part. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so NX Sovereign, go up. So different on the legendary Miracle Worker Assault Cruiser. Nice. So Metreon Gas Cascade, incremental phase shift. No idea. Metreon Gas Warhead Launcher. Yes, we already have that. So Specialist Knowledge, Vent Metreon Laced Plasma. That's something that we already have. And the new one is Transcranial Sensor Link. Account unlocks Starship traits. Defeating enemies larger than frigates leaves behind debris so that can be analyzed by advanced sensors after moving closer to them. Each cloud of debris analyzed odds stacks bonus to shield penetration and lasts until map movement. Debris are gradually tractored towards your ship. What? I like this. I definitely like this. It's putting a smile on my face right now. On my head, on my face. Anyway, so whenever you're going to defeat an enemy, it's going to leave behind some kind of like debris, and you're going to analyze that, and it's going to give you a shield penetration. Very nice. Love it. I love it. So Sovereign Retrofit Post Nemesis variant of this thing. Very nice. Very nice. So we got the Sovereign right here, the Majestic, Noble, Imperial, Regent, Sovereign Refit, Ashron, I don't know how to pronounce that, the Vizier class. This is something that is on the low buy. Guys, don't buy this thing just for, you know, just for shits and giggles. This thing costs about, what was it, 34,000 Zen or something like that. Yeah, I mean, just the Vizier version, nah. And the mirror version over here. So there are 9 different variants of this thing that are going to be unlocked if you purchase this. Nice, I like it. We got the crossfield. This is definitely something that is in the game already, and most of you are fed up with that. So we got the Mycelia Ambush as a universal console, and the weaponized Helicat Torsion, if I'm pronouncing that, Helicat Torsion, if I'm pronouncing that the correct way. So Black Alert, weaponized Helicat Torsion, that's a Starship trait. We're going to get the new one, Temporal Anchor. That's going to be a countdown. A Gravity Well, you create anchor's enemy in time as well in space, preventing temporal travel as well as interfering with the electronic tunneling required for basic electronics. This gives the Gravity Well a distinctive appearance, additional radiational damage, and a chance to tick. And a chance per tick to add cooldown to foes' abilities. What? Nice. So the enemies that you're going to target with this temporal anchor thing, that is when you're going to activate, is going to work with Gravity Well, is going to also add a timer to their abilities. Let's say they're basically using an ability they can use over and over after 30 seconds. This is going to add to that. It might be 35, or it might be 40, or it might be 60, whatever seconds it's going to add. Nice. And as well is going to anchor the enemies in time and space. So that's, I'm guessing, new visuals that are going to be up there. Oh my god. The Glenn class science vessel. Oh my god, look at this inner ring. Oh, look at these warp nacelles. These are like, oh my god. Oh, look at the deflector dish right here. It's not even existing, but look at it. It's very small, very tiny. Man, this is definitely awesome. Glenn Crossfield and the Mirror Crossfield is already in game, so we have the Mirror Crossfield and Crossfield. It's already in the game. But the Glen is, oh my god, I want that. Nice. I am definitely hyped about this. Also the Intrepid. So we got, did we mess up somewhere? Intrepid? Oh, okay. Okay, so this is a little bit of a mistake from Ambassador. Oh, it's not. Okay, here we go. It worked out. That's kind of weird. So legendary miracle worker multi-mission science vessel. So this is Captain Janeway's little ship that had a lot of impact in with the Borg culture and all of that. So universal console, ablative generator, photonic shockwave torpedo. I don't know if this is something new or not. Launch the aerial shuttle. So ablative field projector, that's the current Starship trait. The new one is going to be extensive modified warp core. What? Improves flight speed and turn speed during full impulse and quantum slipstream. A bonus lingers at a moderate duration after full effect ends. Ooh. Intensive modified warp core. Wow. So even more flight speed and turn rate. Very, very, very. Oh, look at these. Look at these. Man, I'm hyped about this. This upper thing looks like a lance or something. Right here, you can actually see it over here if I point out with my... Can we open this thing in a new image? Oh, here we go. Okay, so this thing right here, this upper part kind of looks like a lance, like a cannon or something like that. I wish we could. Oh, look at these spikes up here. It looks like the devil. Look like horns. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so awesome. You got like torpedo bays over here. Very nice. Kind of look like beefy, like it's ready for something or whatever. We can actually see that it also has like an increasement in its whole. I don't know what these things are. These things here as well, and you got like flaps up here. Ooh, look at that. That's like cannons over here. I didn't actually look at that. These things right here, these are like cannons, like beams are going to fire out of these things. Very, very, very nice. I like it. Other included variants. So we got the Intrepid, we got the Discovery. The Discovery looks amazing. Open that thing in a new image. Oh my god, look at this thing. Cochrane, I believe this one is already in game. Pathfinder, I don't know if we have the Pathfinder already. Bellerophon. And this is the warship. Okay, so this, the one that we actually looked at, this is the warship variant of this thing. Very, very nice. I'm digging the Pathfinder as well, the Discovery as well. Man, I'm loving this thing. Man, I am loving all of these new blog posts. So let me just go back up here. There is nothing more to be shown. There are two new ones. Let's just leave it at that. There's going to be two new ships with statistics that they're going to release. Probably in the weekend or maybe on Monday, very late, because Star Trek's development team also needs to have Saturday and Sunday off. But I'm very, very excited about this. Kind of, I don't know, about 10,000 more Zen just to get like the exclusive title. But it kind of is very cool to have these legacy or legendary, I shouldn't say legacy. These are called the legendary Starship bundle, and I'm definitely going to buy the the standard bundle, but I'm thinking about adding 10,000 more Zen to my balance over there, just to grab the premium bundle, because these are definitely good looking ships out there. Anyway, let's keep it short. Yeah, let's keep it short. This video is definitely hyped up. A lot of people are actually wanting to have these things, and that's, you know, me as well. So with this being said, you can definitely look up the channel, because I'm definitely going to make shield visual videos about each and every one of these ships, including just the review, just like a flat down review, what these ships are and what they're basically capable of, and you know, how you can basically fly them off the bat, and what kind of profession they're basically are in tuned for, just, you know, coming out of the bat without any consoles or any good equipment put up there, just basically the budget version of whatever ships we are going to open at that particular day. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys had a little bit of information coming out of my channel. This is going to be in a couple of days, February the 13th, so a couple of days from now on, 6 days to be accurate, and definitely hyped up about it. So I would love to see you on the next video that I'm going to do for these legendary starships, and I'm gonna say later.